Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alan, and if you subscribe, thanks for subscribing, and if you're not subscribed, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Okay guys, so I know I've been gone for a while. I've been busy, you know guys, I'm back in school, and like school work is hectic and shit, so I have a lot of stuff to do. I really haven't had time to do YouTube that I plan to do, but I promise I'm gonna start making videos sometime soon. I just want to make like a quick little video about something that was really bothering me. If you read the title of this video, you can probably tell it's about Greta Thunberg. I might probably get a lot of hate for this video, but I think she's a phony. Like, I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, she is 100% a propaganda. She's used people who are for climate change to push a particular propaganda. You know, I don't think like she's doing this of her free will. I think she's being coerced into making these speeches. Because first of all, the speeches she makes, like, I mean, any actor can tell, like, that it's some next level acting right there. Like, she probably gonna have to get an Oscar for that acting, because that is a great deal of acting she did when she's speaking. Like, she's reading from a paper. It's like a last minute reading acting scene when you're like looking and trying to get into that zone of acting. Like, you can tell she's acting. This isn't just she probably really cares for the environment, but I don't think it's her personal agenda to do this. Like, I think she's being forced by probably her parents or people who promised money or fame. I don't know, but I'm telling you, what she's doing, it's really, I don't really agree with it. And now, why am I getting hate for this video is that people are gonna be like, oh, you're against climate change, you don't believe in climate change. 100% I believe in climate change. I believe climate change is real, and like, we have to do something about it. But the way people make it seem by going on protest and all this stuff, it's making it seem like if in the next 10 days, if we don't solve it in the next 10 days, we all gonna die. Like, really, we are not gonna die in the next 10 or 20 days or even 10 years. I mean, probably it's gonna get worse if we don't take care of it, definitely. But like, it's not as serious as we make it to seem. Like, people are trying to push this propaganda that we have to do right now. Oh, if we don't do it, we're all gonna die. No, we are not gonna die. Like, I mean, like, human beings were born to solve problems. Think about it. Like, we needed a way to move one thing from one place to another place easily. As fucking cavemen, we fucking created wheels. We needed a way to solve sickness. We created medicine. Human beings are capable of solving ways to fix the climate change. Like, why are we making it seem like a Joe die affair? Like, going on protest, like, what the fuck do you think protesting is gonna do? Like, really just going around carrying signboards and shit and thinking, oh, the people in the government are gonna like find a way to, you know, stop the climate change and fix everything. Like, what do you think they're gonna do? Instead of you, rather than protesting, you should go to school or university and go study or think of a way to stop climate change. Like, there are people doing hard work. Like, I'm seeing stuff online in which people find ways to, you know, to not use much plastic, to make cars that don't require fossil fuel or enough wastage of the energy we use on Earth. Like, people cleaning the ocean and stuff. Like, people are doing stuff, not going out here making speech and protesting. Like, you aren't fucking doing anything. And yeah, I think she's from Sweden or so. Yeah, Sweden. I think that's a first world country. I'm not really sure. But speaking of first world countries, why is it that when first world countries have problem in which it affects plus them, that's when they want to like protest and do shit? Like, people are getting murdered in South Africa. Like, people are dying back in Africa, and you're like, oh yeah, let's forget about that problem and let's focus on something that might affect us. Climate change. Yeah, let's do that. Really? Why the fuck are first world countries so self-centered? Think about it. If you want to check according to Google, the top 10 most eco-friendly countries are Denmark, Finland, Nigeria, and that's the country I'm from. Estonia, I don't really know about that. South Sudan, that's an African country. My Is it African? No, it's not Africa, but it's a third world country, I think. Myanmar, I don't know. Tanzania, that's African. Zambia, that's also African. And you see top 10 countries that are not eco-friendly, most of them are African. And why the fuck do you think they would be not non-eco-friendly? Because they don't give a shit about the ecosystem, because they're trying to survive. Like, think about it. You're trying to get through the day or look for food to give to your kids, or trying to like survive just through a whole day, and you're coming to me and telling me, oh yeah, let's think about the climate. No, I ain't gonna fucking listen to you. I'm gonna try and survive, you know. So instead of going out here protesting, why don't you try and help the fucking first world country, the fucking third world countries who are fucking starving and dying out there, instead of doing all this bullshit and trying to become an activist? Like, I saw this video the other days of like 10-year-old, 12-year-old kids talking about, oh, they want to be activists. Like, when I was a fucking 10-year-old, I want to be fucking Iron Man, not a fucking activist. Like, that's not a fucking job. Like, the first world countries have like rooted this mentality into young children's mind that like they don't need to like work or shit. Like, they can just go out there and try and struggle, try and show support for like a problem or something, and they could be like a hero or some shit. Like, this isn't right. Like, there are ways you can fix this, not protesting and shit. And now I'm ashamed of the people who are using a little girl as a propaganda to use and push their point or their views or some shit. Yes, climate change is real. Like, we need to work fast. We need to do something, but like, it's not that serious. There are things way more serious. People are dying in South Africa. People are dying of hunger, man. People are suffering. Like, they're homeless. Bro, like, really, this isn't what we should be focusing on right now. Like, I'm not saying we should not be focusing on it. We should be focusing on it. It's an urgent matter. Why don't you try and focus some of the resources to people who actually need it, like people back in Africa, and try and help them try and build them up into like at least a little stage of the first world countries in which they can care about the environment and stuff, rather than trying to just survive. Because, I mean, throughout my lifetime, I've realized that like human beings, no matter how rich, poor, middle class, no matter how it comes to life, we always have to find like that little thing to complain about. That little thing. Like, you can be a fucking billionaire, but you gonna find that little thing to complain about. First world countries, climate change is just that thing. Like, imagine, like, you guys have it all. Like, you have things people back in Africa dream to have: clean air, clean food, good people, no crime, or low rate of crime. But you people still want to have something to attack the government about and just protest about. Imagine being in a third world country where you would rather be working or looking for, or going through the garbage for food for your kids just to survive. Would you even consider the climate change, really? So guys, I'm not against climate change. Climate change is a serious thing, and I think people are already finding a way. Like, I saw this video about a machine that could change the weather or some shit. I don't know if it was fake or real, but I mean, even if worst comes to worst, we could all fucking move to Mars. Like, Mars is still an option. We can fucking enter a jet and fly out to Mars. Probably not all of us gonna make it, but like, I mean, we can start a new civilization on Mars or other planets. So it's not an urgent. If you guys really care about the climate, try and help other countries who aren't eco-friendly or like climate aware to try and improve their countries, so they can also help in the fight against climate change. And yeah, that's just why I just want to rant about. Like, it was just pissing me off how people were trying to use this little girl as like a propaganda. And yeah, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, please like and subscribe. And guys, school has been training me like shit. I have been I've been doing a lot of school stuff. But yeah, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. One love. Peace.